Warning, the views and opinions of the host, the guests, or the affiliates sponsoring this program, which we don't have any, are those and their opinions. This is a free speech radio zone here. We don't practice censorship. If you're so easily offended, go back home and cry to mommy.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, gays and transgendered, will you please put your hands together for the national anthem of Canada? Yeah? On your feet! Beautiful, spectacular. It is not even my country. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you to a new newsreader, Miguel, who's going to give you today's news and other opinions for the next 4 minutes.
Today on Radio Occupied America, in this edition, we cover the events in the Middle East, Donald Trump, spectacular fiasco in London, and how Donald Trump captured the heart of all of Her Majesty's youth population, being easily fooled by virgin blood drinking reptilian Queen Elizabeth, giving host to the orange. Visiting scumbag and his Russian KGB honeypot wife Melania Trump, backed up by his tranny daughter converted to Judaism, Ivanka Trump. Plus we talked about the cast of the CW show The Flash, and their US government propaganda organization to Middle East Sure, and how they're actually supporting butchering non-human murderers. The United States military troops and personnel and mercenaries and CIA Blackwater's assholes. You know, as shown in the infamous WikiLeaks collateral murder video released by political prisoner Julian Assange. All of that and more as we get to the news on this edition, June 5th, 2019. Hello, I'm Miguel, okay? And now let's get to the news, and thank you. And now the producers and directors of the CW hit TV show Flash are all Zionist Jews. Okay, let me think for a second. Who ordered the cast and crew to go to the Middle East and support the morale of the so-called murderous scumbags of the United States military troops? How can anybody pose with these murderous assholes that brutally rapes Iraqi and Afghanistan women, young girls, and of course their own female service personnel, assaulted and sexually murdered like U.S. Army Private First Class Lavina Johnson, holy blessed be her name. It is wrong to support the morale of those paid mercenary because we no longer have any American troops anymore because of the fracking globalist in D.C. As we celebrate the 50th anniversary of the USS Liberty, ship over assaulted for 6 hours, almost sunk by Israel back in June of 1967, ordered by President Johnson to let that ship sink to the bottom. However, he didn't count on the Russians showing up because that was standard practice back then for all Russian spy ship to shadow United States Navy ships, which saved the USS Liberty in which the Captain William Loren McGonigal was not fracking grateful when the Russian captain radioed over to him and offered his aid of medical assistance, and whatever else they might need, which a customary long practice of adding a.
Let me stop right there, okay? The fucking captain was not grateful, okay? I'm coming up in 5 minutes. This is only a time broadcast of 15 minutes. So I'm going to have to redo it, what I got to say again, for another 15-minute segment. But you can help me by donating $5 for our cause here at Radio Occupied America through PayPal and checks and money orders, of course. This fucking captain got wounded and dying laying around him, and he do not want to get aid and assistance from the fucking Russians. That smacks of dereliction of duty, and that pisses me off because 9 out of 10, that's how most of these fucking commanding officers are. They all belong to a Masonic order, and they don't mind seeing their men dying. They act like they care about you, but they fucking don't. Continue, Miguel.
Ship in distress on the high seas. This fucking captain was derelict in his duties of such one his crews laid wounded and dying around him, a court-martial offense. In summary, the United States government have always supported Israel, with bullets, and beans, tanks, military spare parts, all financed by the Goyim cattle, blind hard-working wage slaves American, including the Texas mega-churches, like Pastor John Hagee, Pastor Joel Osteen, Pastor Larry Hutch Ministries and NB Church in Bedford, Texas are standing with Israel and supporting the Jewish Zionist agenda. 100% die-hard supporter of Israel. These are biggest supporters of Israel, as well as evangelical Southern Baptist Christians. All of these scumbags are 1000% traitors to the United States of America Constitution. As it states in the Bible, don't partake or be drunk of her wine, including Kool-Aid laced cyanide. Tax-paying suckers, ha, ha ha. Yes, all of it shipped from US Army Pine Bluff Arsenal, in Pine Bluff, Arkansas, put on the train rails and shipped to the port of Texas on container ships which go directly straight to Israel. You won't find the IDF Navy blowing up those boats coming toward the Israeli shores at the port facilities. Hell no. That needed more materials, dude. These types of equipment are used by the Israeli military, that shoots Palestinian babies in the head and shoots old men of Gaza and the West Bank, who's been there since the founding of Israel. All of that. More today on Radio Occupied America. I'm Miguel, your announcer, saying welcome to our show with your host Charles Neely. Please, we take donations, don't be cheap. If you can support multi-station Sinclair Broadcasting Facilities, TV and radio station owner, then you can support us through PayPal and Bitcoins. Now as to checks and money orders, inboxes us for details on where to send your generous gift, and thank you for your support.
And now it's time for a very special intro I produced. Lots of love and sweat that I have done on this particular piece. Hey fellas, save me a seat in the congressional steam room, okay? All right, 6 minutes to go on the clock. Here it is. Save me a seat in that steam room.
Somewhere in a steam room in Washington, D.C.
You got that right.
Of Colonels. And now, Tom Cotton, Mitch McConnell, Lindsey Graham, favorite commercial. Hey, fellas, save me a seat in the congressional steam room.
Ladies and gentlemen, you got kids in the room. Get them out. Okay, you got a 1 second warning. That's it.
Okay, wink, wink.
Take a survey, earn a reward.
Nothing turns me on more than a tight hole.
Hey, French Hill, you hear that? That's right, scumbag. I'm questioning your manhood.
I love big, thick cock in my mouth.
Take the survey and let us know what you like.
You won't regret it.
Hey, nigga, you got a nice little ass, nigga. Give me your ass, nigga. Nigga, you see me looking at you, nigga. Give me your ass, nigga.
No! Oh, my. Let me drink some water. Let me catch my breath here. Woo! Wait! Hey, Breakfast Club, shove it. Hey, Power 92, shove it. United States scumbag Congresswoman French Hill, you got something I want. The 2nd Congressional District seat. And I'm very close to making my announcement for that seat. Might be any day now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the jackass of the day is United States scumbag Donald J. Trump. And, of course, my own congressional congresswoman, French Hill. The jackass of the day. Hey, Breakfast Club, I don't play that shit the way you guys do. I do it my way. Or the highway. All right, the jackass of the day, Donald J. Trump and French Hill. How about we give a toilet? That was so beautiful. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got 3 minutes on the clock, but you can help me avoid all that by making a donation of $5. Checks and money orders? Well, detail me or inbox me for details. All right, you can hit me in the chat room right now. Next up, a little something child pedophilia. Here we go.
Hello, Arkansas and North America. This is your queen speaking. I'm not here to announce that bastard birth of my half-biracial grandchild. Instead, I'm here to introduce you to our new intro host as she talks about a very important subject, child pedophilia, of which I have been accused of many times, and now I present you, Ella, as she presents a very important message from Radio Occupied Amerika. I do rule over all of you. Now pay your royal tithes and offerings, also known as taxes, to me, after I do have an extravagant lifestyle to maintain. After all, you know, you bitches, you are all my children's and a footstool in my many realms. Not to mention the Northern Isles of Ireland, Scotland, Wales, and my other overseas territories maintained by my royal ass-kissing governors. That's how I am maintaining my power over you, my loyal servant. Correction, mongrel dogs, that you are there now. Roll over, fetch. Be obedient and compliant. Stand. Be still when I tell you to, children.
Always opinionated, but never duplicated. It's the one and only, my friend, and nobody else's Charles Neely. Now give it up for the main man, Little Rocco, the real radio talk show host. Sucks it, Dave Ellswick. You puss, give me my respect. Give it up. Hello, my name is Ella, and this is a public service message from Radio Occupied Amerika. I'm hoping that I can go to bed tonight without some old grown-ass, dirty-ass Congress.
Okay, lady, the clock is running out on me. I'll be back for another 15-minute segment. Then we'll play Ella in its full entirety.
Today is the most important day in the history of United States. Today signifies the death of the Second Amendment, as it should be. It's all across America and in U.S. territory. Possession young students are taking a stand. The saying says no to long-term.
The clock is ticking now, 21 seconds, and I'll be off the air.
Instead serve the NRA. These young people all across the nation of walking out. Are you doing your part? Lesson in the Second Amendment and in the NRA. Let's say death to the NRA.
All right.